If you're an artist, you have to know that no one is coming to save you or give you your big break. In fact, most people might not even believe in you to be the artist that you want to be. We have to be our number one supporter and believer in ourselves as an artist. And there's really only 3 steps to becoming successful as an artist. And the first step in really starting the journey of a successful artist is to be the artist, embody the artist, make the decision that that is who you are now. Whether you're going to be a songwriter, a painter, an actor, a filmmaker, a director.
People ask me, what's the best advice to someone who wants to be a director? And the answer I give is very simple. Be a director. Pick up a camera, shoot something, no matter how small, no matter how cheesy, no matter whether your friends and your sister star in it, put your name on it as director. Now you're a director. Everything after that, you're just negotiating your budget and your fee. So it's a state of mind is really the point.
Nobody believed in him. Everybody told him he was trash, but he had that vision of being a filmmaker and a director, and he had an idea for how to make his movies. And this is how he illustrates the full 3-step process in becoming successful.
The road to success is like Harold and the Purple Crayon. You draw it for yourself. You have to imagine it first, and then you have to draw it, and then you have to walk it.
After becoming and embodying that identity as an artist, you then move into what does that artist do? What would you be doing if you were an actor, if you were a YouTuber, if you were an artist of any kind? This journey of success is very much determined from within, because our idea of success is going to change over time. And the more and more we are acting on this identity of being that artist that we want to be, the more new goals will form, new opportunities will arise, and all of those are going to make an impact on what our idea of being successful is. When I first started becoming creative, it was in high school. I was a teenager just looking for something to do that would get me away from wanting to drink or wanting to smoke or wanting to party. And I was very much a monkey see, monkey do type of person. I still am to this day. And my dad and I watched this old VHS tape of Metallica back in the day where they had Cliff Burton playing bass in the band. And once I saw this tape, I thought to myself, that's what I want to do. I want to start playing bass. Guitar is too hard. Forget that. There's enough guitar players anyway. I want to get on stage and kick ass like that guy. And that was my snowball being pushed off of the mountain onto this journey of being a successful creator, musician, songwriter, artist. And from there, playing bass snowballed into wanting to be in a band. And then I got in a band. I wanted to write songs. I started my own band. I started learning guitar and piano, playing different instruments with different people. And then I moved into things outside of music, starting a podcast, writing a blog, starting this YouTube channel. All of these were things that I saw other people do that I thought, I want to do that. I want to try that.
I saw somebody do something that spoke to me. I was like, I think I could do that too, and poured myself into pursuing it, and then did it. And the first day we showed the movie at the IFFM, the Independent Feature Film Market, nobody was there to see it except me and the people that made it, the cast. And so my first screening of Clerks, I sank in my seat. I'd never seen it projected. All I could think was, why does this thing look so fucking bad? It looks like it was shot through a glass of milk.
And that's Kevin Smith, another really famous filmmaker that got his start from watching someone else's film and thinking, I could do that. How can I do that? The full 3-step process is to be the artist you want to be. Do the things that that artist would be doing, and then you can have the things that that artist will end up having. That is the 3-step process to success. And it is not going to come from other places. It's going to come from within. You might get opportunities from other people, but those other people are going to need to see somebody that believes in themselves. They're going to need to see somebody that has done the work on their own. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. And in this point in time, we all have access to create things.
The days of thinking only as an actor are probably over. The most frustrated actors I know are the ones that are waiting for someone to give them the gig. You must make the gig. You must get the writers. You must get the directors. You must get the designers. You must get, if you're going to do it on film, you must get the cinematographers and everybody that makes filmed storytelling happen. If you're doing it on stage, you need those kinds of designers. You build your companies, you build your support systems, and you go out and make stuff. You hire yourself.
That was Jason Alexander, the famous actor, and I love what he says in the end there, which is hire yourself. It can be so much easier for us to go out there, clock into a job, and know that we have money coming in. It can be much more difficult to invest in ourselves when we don't really know exactly what's going to happen. But just because the future is an unknown doesn't mean it's a negative thing. So many of us were trained to be thinking negative under the guise of being realistic. Forget all of that. When you have the inspired energy, you have the idea, go for it. Be that artist, be that person, do that thing, act on that idea, and then you will see how it will impact you as a person. And here's the last tip on becoming successful. Use every advantage that you have at your disposal. You don't have to feel guilty or shameful or embarrassed that you have certain advantages. Embrace them and do something with them. If you have the support of your parents or your family or whoever, you have the support of friends, use it. If you're ready to start a new journey as an artist, I want you to take a look at the link that I put in the comments, which is the way I started out my new journey, embracing a different identity as an artist. I got myself organized, I started taking my time more seriously, and I started to prioritize being an artist. And if you click that link, it'll take you to a video that I know will really help you out, get your mind sorted, and get you on the path to become the successful artist that you're supposed to be. Aside from that, if you dig this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more artistic advice. Check out this video up here, which is on manifesting, on what holds artists back from manifesting and how we can overcome that to manifest this journey of becoming a successful artist. I hope you dig this video. I'll see you in the next one, and stay creative.